Got it. Welcome back, Buttholes, episode 7. It's kind of cool. It's going to be all about the 100th Jack Pine that just happened over the weekend. And we have two people that actually wrote it. We have two of the same person in here, and it's really weird now. But yeah, I guess we know Greg. You want to introduce yourself, Mitchell?
Yeah. Um, Mitch McNorton. I just started hair scrambles this year, so kind of new to this whole thing, but I don't know, I'm really enjoying it so far.
The looming question is, do they not race hair scrambles across the lake?
Uh, I don't know, to be honest with you. There's it's Ontario Off Road, which would be kind of I think like the D14 AMA series too.
Yeah.
Um, that's enduro.
Oh,
I've never heard of anybody doing them over here, so not really sure.
What kind of enduro is that? Like hard enduro or just regular enduro?
I think regular enduro, but also hard enduro too. Like I would call it a hard enduro. September 15th, a 2-day event, the Corduroy. I don't know if you guys ever heard of it before.
I think
no,
I have heard of that.
Um,
I haven't.
yeah, there's quite a few people stateside that come over and do it. It'll be similar to the Jack Pine, with the amount of people being there, but terrain wise, there's a lot more rocks and cricks, I guess,
That
involved
sounds
with it.
fun.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting. That'll be my first time doing that one too. So looking forward
Hmm.
to it.
It does sound
Might
fun.
have to might have to make a trip across the pond.
Shit.
Yeah, try it out.
So, uh, I guess a little history for I asked the AI to tell me a couple of things about the Jack Pine for anyone that doesn't know. Um, so they started doing that in 1923. Yeah, founded in 1923 by Lansing Motorcycle Club. It's the oldest AMA sanctioned enduro in the United States. What would be older than that? Is Erzberg older than that?
That might be this across the pond.
Mini ponds. Um,
I know it's the longest standing in the U.S.
yeah.
And there's only ever been two reasons it ever didn't happen: Hitler and
Dude.
Whitmer.
In it says here in the early years, the event was a staggering 800-mile 3-day test. What
Yeah.
was it? What was it this year?
All said and done with transfers and everything, it was 65 or 66 miles.
Shit.
Yeah.
Because I heard that a couple of property owners didn't want that many people on their property, so they
Yeah.
pulled out. That's what I
Once
heard. I can't confirm that, but
once they saw how many people were registering, they're like, nah, dude. Like,
yeah, that's what I heard. Because I thought it was supposed to be like 85 to 90 miles, but that was all hearsay.
yeah. Um, it does mention on here that since it is so old, that they would have rode that on like street bikes.
Yeah,
Ori-
those old Harleys
Yeah.
and Triumphs. They even
Yeah.
had sidecar classes.
The sidecar classes were sick. Like I watched the docu like the little short documentary on it and watching some of those old videos, it's insane. Like people do it
Yeah,
today and complain about it. Imagine that.
I don't trust people enough to have somebody else driving the bike and me in a cart.
Yeah. Come on, that'd be great. You and yeah, have Damien get on it and you sit in the car.
I mean, might trust him,
Fine,
but hey, man,
have me ride it.
you can ride in the cart.
Oh, what else? Yeah, basically it's just it doesn't say on here, but I know Penton was a big thing with the Jack Pine, and that's why
Yep.
like KTM had like the Jack Piner bike and everything.
It's
And
pretty cool actually. Matt Harris from Epic, he has one of the Jack Piners and the Pentons.
I thought he did. I saw it, but I wasn't sure if it was actually like one of them or not.
Yep. When I went up there to pick up my suspension last week, he was showing it to me.
Yeah. No, they're
And it
cool.
was like said, the one he has is all OEM. The tires are OEM, the immaculate condition.
There's another random short like documentary is about it's called what's it called? It's called The Last Jack Piner, and it's about a guy in Oregon, I think, and he bought one originally like when it was new at the showroom and everything, and then he ended up selling it later on, and then he tracked one down and come to find out like he sent all the info to KTM and everything, and it was like the last one that was made, and it's
Oh,
all
really?
yeah, it's in Austria, like in their KTM museum and everything. But
No
it's
kidding.
pretty cool. Makes me want to put blue plastics on mine.
Might have to change my plastics up.
Yeah.
Mm.
But so I guess how do we want to start this? I don't want to just get like right into it. You guys didn't end up meeting up, right?
Nope,
Nope.
did not.
No. There was you say over 800
The
went
727 that was that actually raced it,
that actually did it.
according to Live Labs.
Yeah. That's kind of an insane amount of people. How was did it did a good portion of them actually stay like on the ground somewhere?
So they had some people staying down at the actual club grounds,
Hmm.
and then the rest of the people down a couple few miles down the road at Whipple's gas station. There's a massive field up back, and that's where I stay. It was a big field, and
Gotcha.
that was pretty packed, but it didn't pack up as much as I thought it was. I think a lot of people showed up day of.
That'd be ideal, honestly. Did you
Well,
show
and
up
I
day of,
anticipate. I
Mitchell?
took my camp.
No. No, I got there Saturday. Saturday during the day. Camped out in my truck for the night.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So we took our campers up there Thursday night just kind of save some spots, and it was nice though because the group I was with were all together.
Yeah. I saw you had a pretty big group when you posted, like on online.
Yeah, I think we had. I'm not quite sure how many people we had actually. But it was a pretty good amount of our group going. I think we had a total of almost three lines worth.
Were you
We did. We had three.
guys,
We had 3.5 lines actually.
No.
did you guys get consecutive rows?
We tried. We had one of our group was on line five. I was on 13. Then the other one was 58, I believe.
Oof.
Then we had one guy that was a straggler at 107.
That's back there with you. What row did you say you were on?
114.
14. How many rows were there?
I think 120
100.
something.
Yeah, it's in the 120s.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you guys
Well,
definitely had a different course, basically.
I know some lines they end up adding a seventh person to them.
I thought there was
Oh,
only
wow. Well, there
four.
was only supposed to be five at first, and they added the
Yeah.
six.
Yep. Then like 2 days beforehand, they added some lines had seven.
That's
That's
wild.
crazy.
So I guess
I don't know if it.
go ahead.
So I don't know if it was something last minute or special circumstance. To know any of the seventh people was whatever row X.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was four. Like four to a row. I was like, holy fuck, man, they're gonna have like a lot of rows.
I think normally for that Enduro's five.
Is it?
Yeah, because I know like the Barkbuster and the Jack Pine's usually five.
Gotcha.
Hmm.
That's wild. So I guess we can just get into it. How did your I guess how many tests were there?
6.
6. And then you said 70-ish miles. So that's not terrible. I guess I could have looked
Yeah, it was.
at times. How long was like your test? Like each one?
They range from like 3.5 miles to 7 miles, I believe.
Yeah, some of them seemed really short. Like
Well, I know
felt short at least.
the one right, section 4 after gas was supposed to be 7 miles, but I was one of the people that missed a corner and
Yeah.
cut it down to like 4.
Yeah, because I'm
Apparently,
seeing I'm
they
seeing like
threw they threw section 4 out because so many people missed a turn.
Oh, is that why it's out?
Yep, because so many apparently a absorbent amount of people uh missed somewhere. We're supposed to, that 2 track they were on. We were supposed to cross that 3 times, and I only remember
Oh,
crossing it one or two. But most people in our group or my line, we all ran it. And
yeah.
then at the end, people are like, "How'd you guys get here so fast?" We're like, "Oh." But
dirt
apparently,
bike.
apparently someone blew some tape down, and there's supposed to be a corner going to the right, and we completely missed that. So
Oh,
yeah,
Look,
yeah.
That's why they got rid of section 4 at the scoring.
I, we don't have to get into it instantly, but it looks like your last test was your fastest.
Me
Like
or Mitch?
you.
Oh yeah, that was the only test I felt like I rode good
Yeah, I mean, overall you were 80th, and then in the class third. I mean, that's kind of on a rip. I
for
guess
for
start.
section 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the only one I felt like I actually rode. I was riding like a pissed off teenager the rest of it.
So I guess give us your scoop on how it went. We can
Well, so
start
I
with
was on
you.
row 13. So it was still pretty fresh in the trail. Like section 1 was pretty basically just mowing down saplings and dodging trees. Uh, come on out, basically blew through the tape at the underneath the Jack Pine banner. So that was cool.
If
But
anyone has a picture of that, send it to me.
no, I rode okay. Just I made a lot of stupid mistakes. I've been so used to hair scrambles. It came down to the super tight stuff. I just wasn't acclimated to it. I was making stupid mistakes and going too fast where I felt like I could go fast, and well, wasn't the case. But and there's a couple guys in the rows that are could 100% be A riders, and I was trying to keep pace with them. And I think that was a lot of it. Is I was in my own head trying to stay with them, and if I started getting separated, I'd push too hard and just make stupid mistakes.
Yeah, I've always
But
found that like when I try to do that, because some of the guys that I ride with, they're like like they're good, and I've always found that trying to like actually follow them will be like my demise. But then like if you get someone that's like a B or like a fast C and you get with them, then you can actually like push yourself and try to keep up with them and not kill yourself.
yeah, that's kind of the point where I was at. Was I held myself to a higher standard, and when I wasn't performing at that point, I got in my own head. Like section 1, it was quite tight when I went through it. Like I said, a lot of saplings, a lot of brush, a lot of people were falling down in section 1. A lot of people were falling down section 1.
Yeah.
And then I survived section 1 without falling. Guy in my row, he actually got a brake twig stuck in his brake. I watched him center punch a tree. I was right on his back fender, so I ended up using his bike as a ramp. I felt bad for that. But yeah, section 1 was pretty rough for me. I think I lost probably 30, 40 seconds just hitting things. Section 2, I felt pretty good in section 2. I don't really quite remember that actually. That was a blur. So,
So
Mitch,
where
I know you were way back there. How was section 1 when you went through it?
Well, a lot of the saplings you were probably hitting had been knocked down by then. Um, a few of those small like uphill, downhill section, there was a lot of roots exposed now. I don't know if that was the case for you as well.
Yeah, there wasn't much for roots.
Yeah, so there was a fair bit of roots exposed. I felt in section one, just on the up and downhill spots. But besides that, I found the trail was pretty good. So it wasn't blowing out like I thought it was going to be. That's for sure.
Yeah, I figured by the time you came through back that far, it's going to be a trench.
Yeah, no, to me it seemed fine. I liked it, and even like a lot of the corners where I thought there'd be a lot of break loops and chatter spots, there was nothing crazy, which was nice.
Oh fuck! I should have went back farther.
Yeah,
I'll dig it. Another big thing for me, I'm sure the same thing as for you for most of the race, the dust. That was the
the
dust was
dust
crazy.
man. Did you get rain in your race, or were you too far ahead?
I got rain in section six. When that downpour came, I was in section six.
Oh, see, so I was like, I think I just finished section two when it downpoured for me, and it helped. I had about 2.5 sections of no dust
That
because
would
of
have been
that.
nice. Like I know,
Yeah.
when I came into gas, I took my helmet off. My wife looked at me and she goes, "Just hand me a washcloth." She goes, "Your face is black." I walked over, looked in the mirror, and the air vents for my helmet, I basically had dirt streaks across my head. I my it
Yeah.
was just black.
So speaking of your stop, did you guys do like a fuel stop like halfway?
Yeah, it was after section three, which I'm not exactly sure on race miles. Actually, I think race miles were
I think
halfway. Total miles,
I
I
think it
think
was
were a little
33
under half.
miles.
That sounds about right.
Now, when you did that, did you do like you said your wife was there? Did you basically just reset, like refill, like you're saying, wipe your face, goggles, that kind of thing?
Yep, filled up gas. I changed goggles, changed gloves, changed my headband because I'm bald as shit and sweat a lot. Um, Started going again and got to section four. Like I said, section four is where I think I should have probably had my best section. And going to, where you start off on two track, and it goes on two track for a hot bit. At least the race I raced was down two track ways. Don't know if it's the correct. I'm not exactly sure where the turn I missed was at, but there's a big mud puddle, and they're going three wide into the corner. I seen the mud puddle. I seen the other two guys. One guy split. One guy split. I'm like, okay, I tap the brake. Then nah, fuck, I'm just gonna wheelie over it. Well, as soon as I hit the clutch or hit the gas, go back over it, the rear end slipped out, and I went face first into the water. Fresh gloves, fresh goggles, and it was just nasty. My handguard was touching my wrist. So I had to beat that back straight, get going again. Well, my goggles are full, so I rode that entire section with no goggles. So all the dust, all the debris, all the sticks, right in my face. And then I had a pat. That's the only time I got caught by anybody was a guy from 15, which is two rows behind me, come flying up, and I said, "Nope, you're not passing me." So I put the sauce on, and yeah, that's where I made a grave mistake of testing a tree strength. Come out
Oh,
of a
is that
corner.
that where it happened?
Yep, come out of a corner. The front end lifted. And I just held into it, trying to thinking my line was good enough. Well, like the rear end hit a root and it popped me over across the trail, and I just smoked a tree at the left side of the bike, and I just did a wrap around.
That's the good side. That's the side that you won't dent your pipe on.
Yeah, my because I don't run full wraps. I just run the flags,
Yeah.
and the bad part about flags, I had the perch mount is I
Yeah.
like my levers run in quite a ways. So basically my pinky and the finger next to it are exposed. Well, those are quite black and blue right now.
Yeah. See,
And yeah,
everyone hates wraparounds until you want wraparounds.
I still won't put wraparounds on.
That's all I'll ever have. See, I'm slow enough where it's okay.
Yeah, I love them.
I won't run them. I can't.
Like, what's your reason for that?
Too much violence when you hit shit.
Yeah,
I don't know
I
if you
mean
ever
they
watched
do.
me ride. It's violent.
Yeah, they do take a big impact, but they definitely save your hands, your fingers at least.
They do, but I just ordered ordering different mounts for the enduro engineering that so they're not attached to the perch anymore. So
Yeah.
I'm hoping that that'll save me a little bit. But so put this in preference. This is my third Jack Pine I've run. This is my third year racing. The first year I did the Jack Pine, it was raining. I was not at the skill level I felt like I shouldn't even been there. That's how I feel now and in that moment. But I hit so much stuff. I'm pretty sure I tore something metal because I my arm was screwed for months after that,
You get tennis elbow?
and terribly.
That's my demise. Like when I got
Well
tennis
then,
elbow last year, it was over for me.
well I basically showed up to the race and signed up day of, and back then I didn't know any better. I just signed up for a row that was open. Well, I ended up getting back where the pros were at because I think it's after row like 20 something. There's a pro in every line. Well, I got put with Talon, which was amazing to watch him ride, and that was the first year he won. But there's multiple pros come by me, and every section I was getting blown off the trail. So I was getting pushed off the trail, hitting shit, just getting
Yeah.
wrecked. I wrecked my bike, wrecked myself, playing ping pong off of trees with full wraps. And then, as after that, I said, "Yeah, I'll never do this again."
Yeah.
But looking back at the Jack Pine I ran 3 years ago to today and seeing the difference, I'm a completely different rider, and it's really surreal seeing that progress.
Yeah, especially in such a short time. I mean, 3 years ago, you said?
Yeah, that's why I picked racing back up because like I raced back in high school, and then life got in the way, and then I just picked it back up 3 years ago out of nowhere. I'm like, yeah, I need to do a sport, so decided to race
Yeah.
again.
The karate class must have been full.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
the karate and the hot yoga.
The table tennis course was packed that day, so I bought a dirt bike instead.
Oh, I mean, I was ridden bikes. I just
Yeah.
needed something to train for.
Yeah, it's definitely good for that. I mean, because there's times where like a lot of guys will come out and end up being smoked like a half hour into like a hair scramble, and then they realize like how much. Well, I think even Matthew doesn't. I think he said on here, but he doesn't like he does like IT work, and
Hmm.
even for him, I remember him saying like he was fucked up like the first couple. So it's something good to definitely like work towards.
Right. Like I say,
Uh,
I was always an athlete all through high school and a little bit in college. And then I just got in a weird place where I needed something to train for. 'Cause I had a hard time working out and running and stuff for no purpose. I'm like, all right, so race dirt bikes.
yeah, I like it. Um, so I guess we can go back to the fueling spot. So did you bring anyone with you, Mitchell?
Me, no, no, solo.
So how did that work for you? Did you just like pre-drop just a gas can and some stuff?
Yeah, so they had trailers to put your jerry cans on, and they brought it out to that checkpoint for you.
So they have multiple trailers, just one big ass trailer.
They had three, so I think it was like trailer one was 1 to 40, then 41 to 80, and then 81 to the end for the rows.
Damn.
So they kind of divided it up that way, right?
How hard was that to find when you came into the gas area?
Oh, it was right in the middle. Really easy, actually.
Okay. Yeah, I know when I
Yeah,
came in,
so
it
it
was
was
just so many vehicles. I had a hard time finding my truck.
Yeah, no, it was no problem. The trailers, I think, were pretty much right at the front of, right after you got off the road on the right hand side.
Okay.
So you couldn't miss them.
Okay.
I guess while I'm thinking about it, where does that actually start?
The
What's
race or
that?
the
Yeah. Like what? Yeah, where does it start and where does it end, I guess?
so normally it starts right on the club grounds, and there's a big sign with a banner on it with Jack Pine, and it'll say whatever year it is. But this year there's so many people. We actually started down at the Whipple's gas station where the field was at, was the registration that was at, and everything else was at. Then you rode from the gas station. You transferred over to the club grounds, and the way they had it this year, so you can get the cool picture, was we started off of I believe it was Johnson Road, and we tested in through there and ended up on club ground, like at the actual campground of the club ground.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's in, is that in Lake City?
Morristown.
Okay. Yeah, I see it's on Morristown Road. See, that always threw me off that it was Lansing Motorcycle Club, but then it's like up north.
Well, because it used to be, if the race back then was started in Lansing, then
Yeah,
ended in Lansing, I believe.
which would
I
be
knew it
way
started in
cool.
Lansing.
Yeah, because
Hmm.
in that documentary, you can see they take off like in downtown Lansing, like on the roads,
Yep.
which
And
that'd be so much cooler.
I believe they do an adventure ride that starts off down there and ends up in Morristown.
Who is that? Oh, the old racer. He does adventure ride stuff now. Stanton, Jeff Stanton.
That doesn't ring a bell.
He was a Michigan guy, and he does a bunch of adventure ride stuff. So it might be him that does that. I don't
Maybe.
know. So I guess from refuel, you seem to find something and start riding towards the end.
I tried.
Anything eventful happen the second half?
Well, listen, ran for gas is when I had my two major fuck ups.
Yeah, that was
But
yeah.
then section five, I rode really strong. Uh, didn't make too many mistakes. I got stuck behind some people, just like any race. You have people that don't want to move over. I had to do a lot of revs and a lot of yelling because people just would not move over. Um, where I felt like I rode my best was section six, and we'll just click. I think it's got in my head and just said, "Hey, ride your own ride. Doesn't matter who's in front of you. Don't keep up with them. Just ride your own ride." And end up actually sticking real close to one of the guys in the line that I was been trying to keep up with all day. Me and him were on each other's fenders, just flying through. When he'd pass, I'd pass. We passed in a lot of people that section. Just everything clicked in the right place. It flowed. It started downpouring that section. It got really dark in the woods. It The conditions were honestly were not great, but I think it was the AP effect for me, and I just went with it.
That's kind of
And
like that's kind of like exactly what happens to me at every hair scramble we do. I'll always be all wound up real tight in the beginning and all that, but like halfway through, I always have to tell myself like hey, just don't be a fucking idiot, just ride. And then eventually from there, I always find myself like I'll randomly just start to catch up to random people, and I'm like, see, like just fucking chill out and do it, and everything will be
uh,
fine.
so speaking of that term, having just talking to yourself or having somebody else tell you, "Hey, stop being a bitch," like you did for me at Rouch,
Yeah. Yeah, it's blowing
because
up. Whatever,
I
just
was
ride.
I I was down on myself. I was down bad. I'm like, I don't care if I get finished fifth, fourth. I don't care. I don't even care if I finish this race. I was just down bad. The bike was not running good. I fell over on the rocks. You walk over, hey. You're 30 seconds of counting behind him. Like, God damn it. Stop being a bitch. Okay, time to go.
That was funny. And then afterwards we were talking and I was like, actually it was like 41 seconds or something like that.
Yeah, something in my head clicked after you told me that. I'm like, all right, I need to get my shit together.
This motherfucker's timing me, man. I gotta get going.
Like he's timing me. I need to go. I know I'm behind these guys, but like every time I'd catch up to him, I'd either wreck out or hit a mud hole that had no business being there.
Well, I guess
And
we're on the topic of it now. We'll go back to Jack Pine because that's kind of what this whole thing's about. But Rouch World, that was actually impressive though, because so everyone knows from last week, that's the one I worked. So I was at that rock section the whole time. And I forget now exactly how it panned out, but I remember you guys coming through. Who was it? Was Nathan leading?
I don't know. I was too far back to know.
But then you came through and
I
you were
know.
you were leading and then you fucked up in the rocks.
I think it was lap one and two. I had just it was not good for me. I kept blowing corners. I slid out. I made a couple of mistakes and crashed. Then I finally called back up to Nathan, which he was in third place. Called up to him. I got around him, and I wrecked in the rocks in front of you. I think the first time, first or second. I'm not quite sure at this moment.
It had to have been the second because the first time Nathan was the one
Out.
that was timing in front of you.
Okay, and
So the
then
second time would have been
That's when
like
Nate
up
got
the
back.
hill.
Yep, that's when I fell around up the hill. Nate got back around me, and then I charged up, and I was right out back in Nate's butt. We come to a corner that was an uphill, like a 90 right, and there's a bunch of ruts. There's like five people stalled there. I'm like, I'm not waiting for this shit. And I ended up blowing through the woods, ended up being a bunch of thorns. That was cool. And I got around Nathan, and then two corners up, there's Damien just tooling along. Went, well, this is interesting because I look back and there's Nate, and it's not often that there's all three of us in one section of trail in sight.
Yeah.
So that was quite exciting to be a part of that. We just had a three-way dogfight for basically a lap and a half. I come around, Damien took the low side, I took the high side, and barely got past him. And I was able to hold him off until the very end somehow.
Yeah, because when you tipped over in the rocks the second time and they went by and everything, and I was like, oh man, like that sucks, but like you'll still finish third or something like that. And then next lap you guys come around and you're leading them and I'm like I don't know how he did it, but fuck yeah,
Uh,
dude.
I don't know how because that bike is in pretty bad shape now. It was running very, very, very rough. Um, there's no coolant in it anymore.
That's
I know
optional.
that. Well, it's after like the drag the you come over the hill after the rock section. There's like a hill you jumped over, and there's a long straightaway.
Hmm.
Fifth gear wide open. And I started hearing things gurgling. I look back, and it was purely white behind me. And I'm like, I'm in lead. It's the last lap. There's like 2 miles to go. I'm not lifting.
Fuck no.
And something in the motors got was getting tight because I had to stay on the clutch to keep it in the power band. I come rolling through scoring. I look back and Nate's right there on my ass. I was like, holy shit. And look at the time, it is 1 second.
Yeah. It's wild to me how close like the three of you guys are always are.
To
So like
say points wise, it's pretty interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens this next race.
well like even just time wise, like um polka dots, you were what, a second or two
Yeah,
off
Damien and I were
Damien?
second, and I think Nate was within 20 seconds of us.
Yeah, he wasn't far. Um Speaking of Damien, did you talk to him? Did something happen with him?
He was losing rear brakes on the last lap.
Because that last lap when you guys came through, it almost looked like he was like conserving it.
Yeah,
trying
he said he was
something.
losing rear brakes, and like I said, when I was behind him, when I was in second for a little bit, every time he hit the brakes, they were chirping quite bad.
Yeah.
So that's how I knew he was behind me. Then when I stopped hearing the chirp, I looked back and Nate was there. But even with that, he didn't finish very far behind Nick and
No, he
I.
was because I have a video of you guys, that last lap. I have a video of you guys coming through, and he's in the clip. Like you guys are all in this. I think it's like a 30-second video.
Yeah, I'd say it was definitely within 30 seconds of him finishing.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got to get those the EBC Enduro carbon fancy brake pads.
I mean, or not, because I mean, if I win the next one, then I think I win the series.
Yeah.
But no, I don't want to win that way. I want to win all out. It
What's
was definitely one most exciting race just because all three of us were in one stretch and duking it out. That was a very surreal moment.
Yeah, because right now it's only a 13-point spread
Yeah, it ain't much.
between like all three of you. You're right in the middle of it.
I think I'm 5 points behind David currently.
Six.
Six.
Six. Nathan is 13. So really, I mean, it could literally be anybody's at Portland. All it would take is
It, it's gonna come down to who makes the least amount of fuck ups.
least amount of fuck ups and luck.
Yeah.
You better ride that KTM there.
Oh, oh yeah. The KTM's back, and shout out to Epic Power Sports because that suspension is amazing.
That's what you were saying. You said it was pretty good.
It's definitely set up for hair scrambles and faster riding. That's what my primary focus is.
Yeah.
So like I make a couple adjustments for the Jack Pine, but for the most part, that is phenomenal.
What about let me pull it up. What about you, Mitchell? How was Rouch for you? I saw you there.
It was good. I felt like it was hot for me, body like myself, but
Well,
I
fuck,
don't
you
know.
were right there with him. You ended up fourth. I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, I was doing pretty good, but I did like that there's no track. I'm not a big track guy,
Same.
and I lose a lot of time when we have decent track setups because I'm not hitting the jumps. I'm rolling most of them, so I like that. Um,
That's like you're literally
that
speaking
back
from my
section
book.
though, yeah, but no, the back section right before where we started, that like I don't know what you want to call that clear
That
cut mud.
marsh, that
Yeah,
marsh, that
that
was
was
terrible.
it was horrible. I kept going like high left, high right to stay out of the ruts because I'd see guys and they'd just be buried up to their freaking foot pegs and stuck. Um,
Yeah, I'm glad they cut that out last lap.
yeah, but so am I because I actually watched a guy go head over heels. He's probably like third gear licked and went right in the middle and his bike just sucked in and stopped dead on the spot.
Ooh,
So yeah, it did not look good.
Yeah, I saw that in Matthew's video because I was thinking the same thing. Like if you can get
So
out
yeah,
of that rut, that'd be a high speed section, but yeah, it could fuck you quick.
yeah, exactly. So, but I liked it. The enduro cross section. I don't know what you guys. Well, I guess Greg thought of that. I thought that was pretty cool. I enjoyed that.
yeah, I'll be real. I was a bitch.
Yeah.
I only hit it one time. Well, I think
Oh,
because I seen all the videos from the night before of people just absolutely eating shit,
Yeah.
yeah,
and
yeah.
I was like, yeah, I don't know if I want to do that. But then I was talking to somebody before the race, and they told me that the bypass is 15 seconds faster if you're a decent rider.
Oh,
So the first,
was it actually, or did it feel like that?
so put this in perspective. Me and Nate went into that section side by side. He did enduro
Yeah.
cross, I did the bypass, and we met while coming out of it.
Really?
So I ended
Wow.
up I hit it one time to say I could do it,
Yeah, yeah.
and I wanted to hit the tire jump, but I ended up bitching out. Just I'm like, no, I don't want to eat shit.
Yeah. Well, I watched the guy the night before go in the fire for that. I don't know if you guys saw a clip of
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I seen that. I seen that. That
Yeah.
was going through my head. I went, I'm good.
Yeah.
It still cracks me. I mean, we talked about it last week on here, but it still cracks me up that they just decided, you know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna light the track on
Fuck.
fire.
We're
Like,
putting this shit on fire. Fuck everybody else.
Yeah.
you know what's wilder than making a bunch of not like super enduro riders ride this enduro cross track? Let's light the fucking thing on fire too.
Yeah.
I
It's-
mean, in the scheme of things, it didn't feel that. It really wasn't that challenging. It's just you had hit the tires right,
yeah.
but it was just the risk for the reward wasn't there.
Well, that's kind of
Yeah.
like every time we meet up before one, like before a hair scramble, we always end up looking at it and just seeing like, okay, is it how bad is it? What's the bypass look like? Is it even worth fucking going in here and fucking
Right.
up
Like,
or breaking the bike or anything like that?
I mean, in my opinion, if you're gonna have an enduro cross section and you're gonna have a bypass, you better penalize for doing the bypass.
Yeah, in the last
But
couple of rounds,
Yes.
weren't.
I feel like this year they haven't really done that.
The
Like I
last
think Valley's the only one that actually penalizes you.
well, the let Valley wasn't bad. I bypassed Valley because I got through it
Well,
quick.
Okay.
what was 2 races ago there?
The one I'm thinking about in my head, the one that actually penalized you was Muskegon.
Yeah, when you had to go all the way around.
Yeah, you had to go like down that
Yeah.
road and like do a bunch of like
Oh,
hairpin
yeah, that
turns.
that one was quite intense.
Yeah.
That one, I mean, that's really the way they should be. If you're not going to hit it, then
I only did that one time. That was first lap just because there were so many people wadded up in that.
yeah. That was the one where
Yeah.
I decided to eat a tree and I wasn't sure if I was even going to finish that one or not. But um so I guess back to the topic at hand. How was second half for you, Mitch?
For me, I felt good. Like like I said, a lot of the saplings, like Greg was talking about, were all blowing out by the time I went through the trail, which was nice. Um, like I, it doesn't get much better than Virgin Trail too. Like I don't know if this is common to be like this for the enduros, if that's something that normally happens or not. I'm not sure.
The last 2 years, that's how the Jack Pines been was basically 90% virgin trail.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like
So
last year, the only established trail was we started on club ground, and that was the first test. That was
okay,
established, and then after that, it was all virgin.
okay, yeah. So I feel like that plays a huge factor in the riding for us too, is with the Virgin Trail. Um, but yeah, I'd say the last two sections, 5 and 6, I felt the best. I was passing the most guys in those sections too, I felt like. So yeah, I think, but section, I don't know if Greg can remember, there was like a good downhill section.
Oh fuck!
I went head over heels. I smoked the 2 trees and fucking, pardon my French, but I just, yeah, I went right over the bike. I clipped the one tree, clipped the other, and then basically the bike stopped and I kept going.
You talking about the where they had two arrows going down, and then you thought the trail was going straight into like a little valley?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
they
Yeah,
100% should have had down and to the left arrows on that because
something.
I was looking at that, I seen down arrows, and the way the trail is looking, I thought it was going straight, and I went over that third gear pretty decent pace. I was
Yeah, yeah,
airborne, and I barely missed some trees, and I had to go right to turn around and go back left.
yeah.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
I
I
didn't
went
like
over
that.
my bike. So, but yeah, it was good trail. I can't complain about nothing. I did like too that there was very little rocks. I'm not a big rock guy for riding, so it was nice. There's very minimal of that. So I enjoyed that too. But
Yeah. There's not really a whole lot of places in Michigan that have a lot of rock. Are you gonna come ride Everett?
yeah, I'm coming. I'm planning on coming. We'll see
That'll
what
be
happens. But
that'll be a rocky one.
so you guys call that Evert? Is that what you call it over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the Canadian guys call it Evert. I don't know why, but
It's weird. So like my family has had a place up there for a long time, and it's
okay.
always just been Everett to me. But
Yeah,
like in town, talking to people, half the people will say Evart, the other half will say Ever. I don't know what the fuck it is. It
yeah,
just is
yeah,
what it is.
yeah. No, that's fair.
Um, but that's like one of the places, and Greg can attest to this too, that there are actually, I think there's more rocks there than pretty much anywhere else I've rode in the lower
in the
peninsula.
lower. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
the only thing that makes Everett hard is the fucking Volkswagen size whoops.
Yeah. And they're not good right now either.
Is
Yep.
it
I rode
sandy sand?
no, it's actually dirt.
Oh, and it's that chopped out.
It it's just whoops for miles. That's the
Okay.
only thing that makes it hard. They claim Everett is the hardest in the Lower Peninsula, and the only reason why, in my opinion, is because of whoops. I mean, it is a lot of fun trail. There is rocks, there is some elevation changes, but
Yep.
fuck whoops.
Yeah. That's kind of the only thing that always brings me back to it is I do like the rockiness of it. And I also, as far as the lower peninsula goes, I think that whole county is kind of like pretty hilly for what it is compared to everywhere else.
Okay.
I don't know. It's good. It's good, especially like if you go up there and I mean, if we really make a day out of it, we can run it twice, run it the right way, first, and then just do it backwards or something afterwards. Like come back, fill up, and go again. Uh,
How many miles?
I believe 23.
Yeah, after you do the full loop.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's not.
Well, what we could do is we could go run Everett, then drive up the road another little bit and hit Tin Cup.
Yeah, something. I think it'd be
That'd be
worth
a
making.
highway.
Yeah. Because I believe Pat is already going to be up that way. So that might be good for you if you want to link up with him, because that'd be quite a drive for you.
Hmm. Yeah,
Uh,
like because Everett's I think 3 hours from here. Like, well, from me in Canada.
that's it?
Yeah, it's 3 hour
That's not
ride.
nearly as bad as I thought.
Yeah, I was thinking way worse because it's like an hour and 40 minutes or so from here.
We'll say if you want to
No.
drive up here like Friday night, I'm only 40 minutes from Everett.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, you're more welcome to come up here and sit up here.
Maybe I'll do that then. Yeah. Where's the what way is Tin Cup? Like if we were to ride that, is that more north or
Same road, just up a little ways.
oh okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that should be good. I guess really it just depends on how long it takes to finish Everett because we I've never rode it with that many people. I think the most I've ever rode that trail with was three,
Oh, damn.
maybe four.
I rode last year with Captain. We did like 20 people.
Yeah. See, that would take forever, I think.
Actually, it wasn't too bad because most of the riders were pretty
Pretty
decent
good.
riders.
Yeah,
We had a 10-year-old schooling all of us.
naturally. It wouldn't be a nice leisurely ride if you didn't have a 10-year-old just waxing everyone. Um, so I guess we got that. So I guess overall thoughts on Jack Pine. Do again?
Oh, 100%.
I'll be
100%.
there next year.
101st. Maybe I'll go. I don't know.
Yeah, I
I mean,
think
getting ahead of
everybody
my.
should experience it.
I mean, even for me, I feel like I rode like absolute dog shit. Looking at the numbers, I didn't finish that bad.
So how does, I guess now that I think about it, how does that work? Where is your class just spread out all through the rows?
It's when you
Yeah.
sign up, it's you just sign up for the class, and it doesn't matter what row you're on. It's not like hair scrambles, sprint endurance, nothing. It's just wherever you sign up for your class, you're registered for your class. You just pick a row.
Yeah, that would
So
almost like kind of suck.
so it varies. Like I said, I looked through the stats today before this. There's people on 105, 110, all the way up to like row five.
Right.
So it just
Well,
wherever you finish that time wise.
yeah. I mean, I guess the way I'm looking at it is so like if you're super far up, like you were 13, I could only
Yeah.
imagine a lot of section that you rode that would have been flat probably wasn't that flat when they came through.
Well, that's just kind of the
Yeah,
adverse thing is it's all
right.
road racing. The trains are the same. Like look at hair scrambling. The
That
course is
changes.
not the same
Yeah,
lap to lap.
that changes a lot in just a lap.
Yeah.
And that's like a third of the people.
Yeah, this was the biggest event I ever ran in. It was definitely a eye-opening moment being a part of the history. When I finished the race and I was like, wow, I just completed the 100th.
The 100th
And
Jack Pine. Yeah.
yeah, like this is in my mind, epic moment.
Yeah, no, it is for sure. And like when I realized it was the 100th, like last year, I really planned on going, but then just, things, stuff, and I kind of kicked myself in the ass for it because it would have been cool.
Well, because like we have to you get your California sign up, and the cool thing is they gave you a certificate this year saying like a whole like official certificate. I completed the 100th Jack Pine, and then
Yeah,
sign your name on it and everything.
that is cool. What was
So
the
like that's going
deal?
on the wall.
What was the deal with everyone taking pictures with with this big trophy I was seeing? Because I don't think everyone I saw taking pictures with their bike and that trophy got that.
I don't know what trophy you're talking
Well,
about.
yeah.
I don't really know how to describe it. There was a big Jack Pine trophy that a lot of people took pictures with.
Well, so the trophies they give out were actually decent, pretty decent size. They weren't just plaques.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said,
So
the
was
trophy I
that
got is probably 2 foot tall.
so was that you got one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they must so they
I
had a
think
lot of them.
it was
Okay.
the
So the
what was it? The top 6 or 8 in each class basically got the big size trophy.
Yeah, and then after that they
Something
did a
like that.
plaque, but the overall winner gets like a big piece of like jack pine wood with a real cowbell in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the overall.
Does that trophy say the 100th on it?
Yep.
Fuck. That's
Um,
so
I'm
sick.
not sure because I didn't stick around for awards because I wanted to get home and dogs were fucking off the house. So the person we rode with he stayed and got all of our trophies, thankfully.
Yeah.
'Cause he didn't go home till like super late that night
Well, they didn't get done till after 6 o'clock about that, I
with
think.
the
With
with the
the trophy.
awards.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I left there around 3:30, 4 o'clock.
Oh yeah. See, I was still racing at that time.
And might have been later than that because I walked up. Everyone's done racing, so I walked up and I looked at the results. Well, then I asked the lady. She said it's gonna be like another 2, 3 hours. So I'm like, I'm not waiting that long.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's the thing that sucks about like even the hair scrambles is you feel like you rode good and you're like, well, I better stick around for the results. And then it's what, 45 minutes later? And then you got to wait the half hour if you did do something.
Yeah.
Yeah. And hopefully you don't have to protest anything.
Yeah. I'm just gonna start protesting everything.
Which actually, the last at Roush is the only time I've ever had a protest.
Oh yeah, because it showed. Yeah.
What, did
It
someone
showed
protest
Nate.
you?
No, it had Nate taken first, and just because my helmet had was full of
Oh,
mud, so
didn't scan.
the numbers were reading weird.
Yeah.
And Nate's a good dude. He walked up to me as I walked in the building. He goes, "Hey man, we gotta go protest this." I was like, "Oh shit, okay."
Yeah, yeah.
That was the only time I ever had a protest, but they actually turned their awards out at Roush really quick
Yeah.
compared to most races
What did they do for that? Were they plaques?
for Roush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just plaques.
Yeah. I didn't see anything. I was in the woods until what 4:30?
Damn.
Like I was there a long time.
Yeah,
I mean,
I can see that.
you gotta wait. Yeah, you have to wait so long because even I saw a sweep rider come through and but then I saw someone racing still behind him. And I think I forgot to mention this last week, but there was a younger guy in the afternoon race right towards the end, and he pulls up to me after the rock section. He pulls up to me and he's like, "Hey, like, how do I get out of here?" And I'm like, "Um, if you just go that way on the trail, you'll finish your lap." And he's like, "Well, how do I get out of here?" And I'm like, "Why? Like, don't quit. You're almost done. Just finish it." And he's like, "Yeah, I know." And I'm like, if you just follow the trail, you'll be done before you know it, and then you won't kick yourself in the ass later for quitting. And
I mean, from the rock section is what, 2 miles,
it was
three
not
miles maybe?
far. Yeah. And it was funny. Like I watched the gears in his head turn. He sat there for a second, and then he ended up spinning around and finishing the lap. And I was like, yeah, like I helped that guy through his bad time. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then some other kid came through and he had his this was like during the afternoon race. And I saw he had a bunch of roll off film hanging off of him and it fell off. And the last lap he was coming through, he's like, hey, like, can you grab those lenses in that film and take them up to scoring? And I go over there and these lenses, everything on them was broken. The mounts were broken, the pulley, all that shit. And then obviously the film's trash. It's been ran over for 2 hours. And so I have it all in my truck if you actually want it back. But I did not drop that off at scoring because it's all fucking junk. It's all broken plastic. Like I wanted to go home, dude.
You want to put that in the wall.
It's in my truck. It's sitting right in the door, like in the door pocket. So if you
Listen,
really want it,
are you really a dirtbag rider if you don't have a wall of broken shit?
I have my broken KTM bars up on a set of mule deer antlers. Every once in a while, they'll fall down and they scare the shit out of me because they'll land on a workbench and they're loud as hell.
Happens.
It happens. Um, so Jack Pine was good. We talked about Rouch World. I guess you didn't watch Unadilla. Did you watch Unadilla?
No, I didn't watch nothing. No service.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Well,
At least Hayden didn't win.
I'll begin my rant now. Um, okay, can you guys see that? There we go.
It's but yeah.
All right. It's no secret that I'm a big fan of not only Pro Circuit Kawasaki, but also Levi Kitchen. I've said it a lot on here. I like him. So I was all wound up because he just fucking dominated Moto 1. Just broke Cole Davies. Caught him, waxed his ass, got out of there. So they're lining up Moto 2. And I'm sitting in the crib watching. So here we go. Here's Kitch right there. I'm gonna pause it when I want you guys to watch. Right here. What the fuck is Star Yamaha doing?
Hold up, I'm
Why
trying to pull this up right now.
why does Star Yamaha fuck up every single 250 start there is?
And 450.
And 450. But a lot in the 250s. I don't remember who that is. It's one of the 100s. I don't think it's Pierce Brown. I think it's fuck, I don't remember who it is. But let's watch. Look at they're fucking bumping. They end up hitting fucking Juju, which then takes out my dog, the chef. You guys haven't watched this yet.
No.
What the
What in the
fuck?
fuck are they
Holy
doing,
fuck.
dude? Literally, he is fighting for a championship right now. And your
Side
fucking
quest.
dumbass doesn't turn right at the start. Like,
Does he just blow that corner right out? Holy.
they damn near killed this cameraman right here.
There's
Yeah,
a
so
lot of
there's
people that went off that way.
there's my dog right there while the race is over here. So fucking stupid.
And that's all fence on that left side too, eh?
They all had to spin around. They had to bust a
Oh
Yui and come
man.
back onto the start straight. I think they show them again here.
Look at those ruts though.
Yeah, maybe they don't. I was so fucking mad when I watched that happen. And it's become a trend with a lot of the star guys. And maybe it's just because they have 80 star kids on the line. So it's like just coincidence. Like, yeah, it happens to be one of them because 75% of the gate is star. But they're really fucking pissing me off. I don't know. Well, I guess you guys haven't watched it. So here, we'll go down
Did
here
he
to
make some grounds back up at least or
dude, he
no?
fucking rode his balls off. So basically
Yeah.
started last. Ed. So I skipped ahead towards the end of this moto, and you'll see
Yep.
he's up there. Come on, motherfucker, let me skip it. I hate Bank of America. So you can see he's in fifth already. And this is the
Okay.
last lap. So he passed Conley, which is, I believe, Oz, maybe New Zealand guy that comes over. So he's no
Okay.
slouch, but um, come on, why aren't they going to show it? So right here, is that the split lane? Yes. So that's the split lane he just went through. So that was Hymus coming through behind him. Oh, they're not going to show it? Come on, man. Kitchen fucked up big time in that last corner. So he thought he had gapped.
Always on Kawasaki.
Yeah. He thought he had gapped Brody. And so he backed the pace down after putting in a insane ride. Backed the pace down. Brody Conley caught him in the last corner by surprise and fucking passed him to take fourth back from him. And I was just like screaming at my TV. You can see the panic when he sees that red fender come up next to him. You can see like his legs start fucking like Levi's legs start moving and like you can tell how aggressively he actually hit the gas, but it was already too late at that point. But I couldn't believe that when can I move this? Yeah. So that was so he lost 6 points to Cole that day, but he is still leading. I think he's leading by 1 point. Which could have been 2 points had he not fucked up the last turn of the track and let him back by. but what can you do? Um, I guess my big rant about that though is that Star Racing Yamaha is really making me mad with people not turning.
Well, it's Yamaha's.
I just want Wheels to get another one, man. I just want him to get another number one plate. Do you guys hate Mitch Payton?
I don't mind them.
Because I love him.
Yeah.
So I don't follow 252 too much.
I see. I don't know. We were kind of talking about that before. For some reason, the 250 class is so much. I think it's because so much can happen in the 250, which I guess it can in the 450. Like we watched Hunter swap out and fall down. Um, what's that hill they call it? Like screw you or something. They call that hill. And that was just such a sad sight. Again, you guys haven't watched it, but it was so sad watching him try to fucking run back up this hill because it's extremely steep. So he's like struggling to get up it. Finally gets his bike and then tips back over and is, like sliding fucking like face first down this hill. Bike's mangled. Jets already went by. Jorge's already went by. George.
Was he leading? Was Hunter leading again, or
No,
no?
no. Jet and George have already passed him, but he was right on their ass.
Yeah.
But still, to DNF Moto 2 when
Oh, he didn't finish?
no, his bars were fucked. Like he started riding,
Oh,
he did like half a lap, and once I saw like I don't even remember who, but I started seeing like I think Mitchell Harrison go by him. I was like, he's fucked. Like
yeah. I seen that he had a pretty nasty wreck, and I see him what you just described of going over the hill and falling back down.
it
That's
was
all
so
about all I've
sad.
seen of the race.
Hmm.
And I think it was again, I think this is a topic that's been beat to death too, but I think it was because of the scoop tire.
Yeah, fuck the scoop tires.
I rode Everett on a scoop on an
I've only tried to scoop.
MX-14.
I've only tried to scoop once, and I just it, well, all I ride is the woods, so I didn't care for it in the woods.
It's so like I think we can get away with it here just because how sandy a lot of stuff is.
I
Uh,
rode Everett with it.
huh?
I rode Everett with it.
Yeah, that's what I did too.
Yeah, it was not enjoyable.
But then I did a
Didn't
few
you
hair
guys say this?
scrambles.
Isn't there no sand on Everett though? I thought you guys said that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not. It's very rocky. So it's like the worst tire you'd ever want there.
Yeah. Okay.
The but I did run a few, I don't remember which ones, but I ran a few hair scrambles with the scoop and I love it on like the moto track when they're dug super deep and everything. I like it then, but I don't think it's worth not for us at least. I'm not worried about getting a start like they are.
Yeah. My bike never
yeah.
starts on the start line, anyways.
So I like a good hybrid tire.
Yeah. I think the only person that can say that is Matthew right now about the bike not starting.
Why? He doesn't start on the starts often.
Well, that freshy gas that he got.
Oh fuck! I
What
still need to
was
get.
wrong with
I need to
it?
get. I need to get a hold of him. Uh, I believe it's probably the same problem I had in my KTM when I first got it. The throttle body was not set right from factory, so it follows the plug out.
Yeah, that's the like the sensor that you put the paper. Like, he did a video the other day about it. So I believe it's fixed, but that's like you stick the paper clips down in the harness and hook a voltmeter to them and
There's that, but there's also like the you have a red knob and a yellow knob on the throttle body,
uh-huh.
and you have to turn those in so many clicks and back it out a little bit. And
I think he did
I don't
something with
remember.
that too. I don't remember though.
Yeah, because I had issues with that when I first. I think I was like 5 6 hours on my KTM on break-in, and I got stranded in the middle of bumfuck Egypt, and I was by myself.
Naturally.
Yeah, no spare spark plug because like, oh, it's fuel injected. I don't need this. Well, I needed that.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe he's got it all figured out, but yeah, his bike wouldn't fire and he ended up starting Rouch World
Two laps
40
down.
40 minutes behind everyone.
He still
40
finished good though.
minutes.
Yeah.
What he have to did he have to get a new plug or something or
Yeah, he ended up getting a plug and well and then yeah, so they got a plug from Backwoods Synthetics.
Synthetic.
They had one of them
oh yeah, yeah.
left. And
Then
then
his bike was dead and
and
his
then
truck was dead
his
and
truck was dead too.
Come on.
It was such a series of events and
homeboy is going through it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny. It's funny now, but at the
Funny
time,
now, had absolutely suck at the time.
yeah, if that was
I
me, I'd have
bet.
been furious.
I would have loaded my bike up.
Yeah. I mean,
Uh,
he did say he was crashing out a little bit, but he didn't have the camera on. If it
Oh
would have
yeah.
been on though, it'd have been fucking great.
so a little bit of crash out too. At the start of Roush, I rode up to the gate and I'm sitting there and some guy knocks my shoulder and goes, "Hey man, you're dumping gas out." I look down,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
running gas straight out of the carburetor. I was like, "Oh, holy fuck!" Well, I'm parked a solid bit away from the start gate. So I start pushing the bike back, and thank God Damien and his crew were sitting there, and they're like, "Oh shit, we gotta get this fixed now." And if it was not for them, those guys, I wouldn't have even made that race.
Yeah,
The
because
total whole car. What's that?
I was gonna say yeah, because you'd like called me or something, and I had like no service back there, and I finally saw it, and you're like, what you said like crisis averted or something. And I was like, okay, that's good, I guess.
Well, so like I was running gas out of the carburetor fast as it was flowing in. The bike was flooded out. It was not a good situation. We basically took the carb apart at the start line because that's where he was parked at, and him and his crew they helped me out, and then we used this quad to pull start it. Got running last minute, basically line up and go. But like I almost not did not make that race.
Yeah,
What
you and Matt almost raced from the back.
Yeah.
what ended up happening with the carb? Do you have a bad float or something? Stuck?
Um, found a piece of grass from the in the pilot.
Oh
So
wow.
I washed my filters the day before and I rinsed them out with the garden
Yeah.
hose because I do the old gas method.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
rinsed out the garden hose and I didn't realize
Dang.
there was a piece of grass. I just didn't catch it. So
Yeah.
I put the filter in there, loaded the bike up the night of, then rode to the sight line. Well, that piece of grass got sucked in the carb
Oh man.
and wreaked havoc. I haven't even looked at that bike. I all I know is I can push it over with a plug in the exhaust. I can push it over by hand. I'm like, well, this ain't good.
Oof.
I'm just hoping I didn't fill the crankcase of gas and I washed the bearings.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I'm hoping for.
Is that like
But
right now you're talking?
yeah, this is right now. That's the backup bike, thankfully. But yeah,
Oh,
I can walk over that bike right now with my hand, push to the foot plug.
uh-oh. You might be splitting some cases.
Yeah, that's a winter project at this point.
That's the beauty of having the second bike.
Yeah, I almost got rid of it just because I like, why do I need a second bike? This is why.
Exactly why. That's what I was telling my wife when I start looking this winter for something. She had said something about like, well, you're gonna get rid of the other one. I'm like, no, like fuck no, I'm not. Why would I? I mean, what am I gonna get out of it? A couple grand? Like
So it's worth it to have a backup in worst case scenario.
literally, I just drain the fuel out of it and just wash it, drain the fuel out of it, and just put it on a stand in the barn somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, like last year, I at one point I had 8 dirt bikes in my garage, and I had to scale back. I only have 2 big bikes now, but you gotta have a backup.
That's one thing I'm lacking is I'm assuming you have a 110.
Um,
Oh.
No?
in sorts.
The way you
Uh,
said big bikes made me think you
Little bikes.
had a little one. I want to get a KLX 110 so bad.
Well, I
They're
have currently in my garage, I'm looking at it right now. I have an XR70. I have a CRF 100. I have
Base.
my KTM 300, my YZ 250X. I got an electric pit bike. What else I got? I got a razor scooter.
Hell yeah. Yeah, we don't have anything cool. Not right now. Just the old KTM and the P Dub.
Yeah, like I said, I have no kids, and the wife doesn't tell me no.
Well then,
And Marketplace is a bitch.
yeah. Well, yeah, and then the Ranger that we bought when we bought the house, we were like, "Oh yeah, fuck it." Like we didn't have kids at the time. We had one on the way, but we didn't have any. So I was like, "Yeah, fuck it. We'll just order a brand new Ranger and that thing." It's like we never use it anymore, but it still cost me $15,000 and it just pisses me off.
Yeah, I have a side by side. Wish I never bought it.
It's nice every now and again to have it. Like, but now, I mean, we're to the point now where three kids, a wife, and me. So it's like my three-seater Ranger's kind of like gonna be pointless here soon.
Yeah.
they got a
It's like,
box.
Yeah.
Put some seats in there.
Fucking seats. I'll just
strap
put
them
some
down.
straps in there. And
Yeah.
you ever met bungee cord?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So I bought a side by side just so the wife and I can go out and still play because I spend too much time with dirt bikes. So she gets mad. So every once in a while, I'll take her out.
Well, you guys got the trails for them, no?
Oh, we got a lot of trails up here. A
yeah,
lot of trails.
Yeah.
yeah, there's especially if you go into that hellhole they call St. Helen.
Oh,
Yeah, I've
fuck it.
been there.
That's where you'll get ran over by a side by side and then ran over by a Jeep right after it.
Yeah. A lot of
Yeah.
Canadians go there.
Which it's a shame because there's so many cooler trails.
Well, I think it's the convenience. It's close. It's like two hours, 2.25 hour drive there. It's right off the highway. There's
Yeah.
lots of places to stay, right? Like Airbnbs and whatnot. So
Yeah. It's just the trails are ever since like I've been because St. Helen ain't too far from me. I've ridden dirt bikes, took trucks up there since I was in high school, and the
yeah,
evolution of side by sides have ruined that place.
Yeah, because even like when
Like,
I was in high school and we'd be ripping the old $1,000 125s every summer. The back when you could do that, like you get on Craigslist and buy a 125 for $1,000 and then at the end of the year sell it for $1,000. But
you
we'd
yeah,
can't do that
always go to
anymore.
St. Helen and yeah, all you had to worry about was like a sand rail or something. Like a
Or a
VW
buggy.
buggy. Yeah.
oh, old school.
And now you have to worry about getting smoked by a $50,000 dune buggy.
Yeah, a 72-inch razor comes through and just fucking deletes you.
Well,
That is
I
the
find
reason I don't ride 50 inch anymore or sand dunes.
yeah, I find too in St. Helens. Like I don't know if it's a common thing over there, but the side by side guys, a lot of people drink
Oh yeah.
while they're like
That's
riding, driving, whatever you want to call it. So you kind of got that in take an account or two that everybody's half in the bag when they're riding them.
that's the scary
So
part.
Yeah. You got some fucking drunk dude in like a 200 horsepower razor.
flying.
Yeah. And then they see a straightaway of sand whoops. What do you think they're gonna do?
Yeah.
Floor it.
Because they're probably not gonna roll them all.
No.
Listen, I've been hit by side by side on 50-inch trails where a side by side shouldn't have been on at all. I've ended up hitting one of those, and then at the sand dunes, I went through a windshield on Jeep because they pull out in front of me.
Hell yeah.
So those
Oh,
are
yeah.
I will not ride 50 inch unless it's like a Wednesday night,
Yeah.
or I will not ride a bike on Sundays anymore just because of that reason. It fucking sucked. I'm lucky to be alive because I was third gear tapped, and this Jeep said, "Oh, let's pull out in front of this guy."
It's always a fucking
That's
Jeep.
nuts.
Fucking Jeeps.
Yep. Well, I think we did good. I think what did I say? 8:33. So
That was
we're
close to that.
hour and 20 in. I think that's pretty good. Talked about the
Took
Jack
it.
Pine. Talked about how Star Racing Yamaha needs to stop. Stop your fucking nonsense.
Yeah.
Rouch.
Rouch.
Talked about Rouch. Um, the Everett ride. That'll be the next thing. Unless
Yeah.
unless you do the Sprint Enduro. Are you gonna do that?
I'm tempting.
Yeah, I won't end up doing Valley, but I'm still on the fence about polka dots, and
Oh, you should definitely do polka dots.
that's the
Just
one.
just purely out of the fact you rode polka dots at the hair scramble. Now let's imagine it with a fresh version trim
Yeah,
for the enduro section.
that's what I was gonna say. That's like the intriguing part is it's
Yeah.
all new, but we'll see.
So we'll see if I get fucked up Saturday night or not if I do uh Valley.
Yeah.
I might go out there and just fuck up somebody's season because somebody's out there been having a great season and I'll go there and try and fuck that up.
Who's even, hold on. Because I noticed a lot of people that were doing both last year have have done decided to do one. So
Yeah, I'm
like
one of those guys.
what is that on? Is that
Um Sprint goes around live laps.
it is on live? Okay. I want to pull it up
Well,
real quick because I know some people that I used to do hair scrambles with are on there doing that this year.
Yeah, there's still quite a few doing both.
Oh, oh man. I don't know how to work this anymore. Oh heavens.
I do
this
think if I do
oh, go ahead.
I do think if I do go out and do the sprint enduro, I think I'm gonna sign for the open B class and just kind of see where I rank up at. Because I know I'm going to B next year.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
There there ain't no way AMAs let me stay in C class.
There ain't no way I'm letting you stay secret.
Gonna protest.
You're done.
I'm moving myself anyways. I've
Hope
already
you
come to terms with that.
hope you like the afternoon.
That's the only important thing I wish is still all one race because it's gonna suck next year.
All right. C30. Um, man, I don't know any of those people.
So I was rocking in the open C last year.
Oh, there we go. Lane. I know Lane Matthews. We did some stuff. We
Oh,
ran.
he's a good dude.
Yeah. Is that it? There's only 14 people in that class? That's insane.
Really? That's it?
I yeah, that's all I've got is 14
Huh.
in 30 plus. Man, I fucked up.
Check on open.
I should have been in the sprint enduros this year.
I mean, sprints are fun. It's just for me personally, the mentality of once I get going, I like staying going.
Same. That's yeah.
Oh, is a sprint enduro similar to like Jack Pine Enduro, like sections?
Um, no, yes and no. Like, so you have a cross test and you have an enduro test. So how you normally do it is you'll do one enduro test, one cross test, then you get a break, go back to your truck, get a drink, refuel. Then you go back and do that again 3 to 4 times.
Oh, okay. What's the cross test? Is that like on a track?
If there is a track available, yes. If not, they'll do like a grass track, or they'll do a very flowy wood section. It's a lot faster
Okay.
paced. It's basically the entire hair scramble
Oh,
course split in half. So
oh,
like
okay.
each section is about 4 miles on average.
Yeah.
So you do
They're a
two,
lot.
take a break, go again, do two.
Yep.
Huh.
You do one of each, take a break, one of each, take a break, one of each, take a break. Like
Yeah.
last year, they
Okay.
did four, on average was 4 sections each. This year there's been a lot of threes just because of how many people there is and getting everyone through.
Yep.
Yeah. And I'm looking at the average times right now, and it's pretty much like 14 minutes per test is your average time.
Yeah.
So basically, you just kind of sprint for 14 minutes.
It's nice. You don't wear a water pack. You don't nothing on. Just go out there and balls to the walls, come back, get a drink, and go back out.
It looks like Travis was there too.
Doesn't sound that bad.
They are. If you have a group of people, they are a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And that was the main reason I switched to hair scrambles. Aside from just the mental factor, is the guy I did the sprinters with. He just got caught up with life this year, so he couldn't really do them. And I just found more people that like Adam and stuff that did the hair scrambles that I could hang out with and do stuff with.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I'm in open C right now, and that's only got 17 people in it.
Damn,
Yeah. I remember the sprint Enduros being packed.
stacked. Yeah,
I don't
I
know.
think I've only done two this year.
I haven't done any this year. I had to devote, like, I had to pick because I tried doing bowl series
Just
what,
too much.
last year. Yeah, it was way too much. I ended up not finishing either just because it was way too much. And I started fucking up. Like, I started getting fucked up, the bike, everything. And I was just like, fuck this. Like,
Yeah, the only reason I'm considering doing the last two sprint enduros is they're both within 30 minutes from me.
yeah,
That's the only reason I'm really considering it. I'm at this point, I'm diehard hair scramble guy.
I like the hair scramble too. And it's for the exact same reason you were saying. Like, I like just getting out there and just going for a couple hours. I don't like letting people get
What's that?
refreshed.
Well, that's the thing too, is like that's where I see a lot of where my success comes from is I feel like my endurance is quite high. So that lets me go harder longer.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of guys crash out.
Lap three.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's exactly like when earlier I'd said when I have to tell myself like just ride, like just don't fuck up and just ride. It's right when people start doing that shit. And then that's when I can make up like because I always get a bad start every time. Neutral, kick start, kick it to first and go. So I always get a bad start. If I pass
Goddamn,
anyone,
that's the way of the pilgrim.
dude, it is. It'll change. It'll change. Hopefully next season we'll be on a freshie.
Honestly, looking at my times for like starts, I've had better times the two races I did the YZ with Kickstart than I did my KTM all year.
Well, Nathan's a prime example.
Exactly.
He
That
fucking
dude's an animal.
yeah, he holied
Like polka dots.
yeah, by
He had
a
a hell
good
of a gap.
yeah. That's what I think I was telling you maybe. I don't know, someone I was telling him that that picture from that first turn is so sick of him because
Oh
he's
yeah.
gapped the whole field and he's coming into that turn and it's cool. I didn't even notice one
So,
of those pictures that I found has has some fucking beta in it blocking my My front wheel.
What number's on that beta?
Hold on, I gotta go look.
So the couple times I have taken whole shot, the only way I can describe that feeling is Jack Sparrow running from the crowd of people in
Yeah,
Pirates of the Caribbean. That's the only way you can describe it. Because like, holy shit.
I don't know. It's some dork in red Alpine Star gear.
Oh man, that's not good.
Some 126
Yeah,
beta,
I don't know that guy.
purple helmet.
No, don't know. Not ringing any bells.
Well, it's a funny picture because if you look at it, so you're right there, I'm directly in the middle, and then Pat is behind me. Like I know the camera
Yeah,
quality's fucking ass, but Pat's right behind me. So it's three people that all like know each other are in this picture.
yeah, yeah.
We all need to take a petition for Pat to let his number go.
What number is he running?
The
Uh,
same one as Greg.
I'm the
Oh,
OG.
really?
He must have signed up earlier that day.
He did. Like 5 minutes before I did, they walk in like, oh, somebody else just took that number. I went, fuck them.
So I wish I wish my wife was sitting here because she would tell you for a fucking week. I sat there and told her we gotta be at Whiskey Creek. I think they opened registration Saturday. I said we have to be there Friday night. And I have to be up and at registration when the door opens. And I was. I was the first person to walk into registration for round one of the hair scrambles, and it's because I wanted 495 so fucking bad, and someone else had it last year. So I ended up being 895 last year. Big mad.
Well, so I had 992 last year for that one hair scramble I did. Got some number on my bike. I had that number last year. Walk up to, I missed the first round this year. I walked up to 10 Pines and was like, hey, 992. She goes, oh, it's taken. I went, who the fuck took that? So, yeah, that's why my hair scramble number is 993.
No. They let you guys pick the numbers though?
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you
you can pick it.
walk up, you can pick whatever you want.
I
If it's
didn't
not
know that.
taken.
Yeah, I was given 126.
So you have an AMA membership, right? You have to, yeah.
He has
Yeah,
to.
I bought it this year.
Okay.
Yeah, because
How
like
does,
my first race was at 10 Pines, so I had to buy the District 14 and AMA to be able to race that.
yeah, that's weird. Is that weird being a part, like a member of
What of
AMA,
AMA?
of the American Motorcycle
Oh
Association?
no, there's all kinds of like Canadians over here that are part of it.
Okay. It makes sense with
Yeah,
Michigan
like the
being
guy
right
that got
there.
me into racing. Yeah, no, the guy that got me into racing this year, I work with him, and he's in his 50s, and he's been like an AMA member for 25, 30 years because he's been racing over there forever. So
You know what?
it's common.
You know what you should do? You should come over and snow scramble at Valley.
When's that?
What is it?
Obviously, winter
February?
time.
January or February, somewhere in there.
Somewhere in there, yeah. That's
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be
honestly,
opposed to it.
that's my favorite race of the year. Is that one.
Yeah.
It's so sick.
Do you are you studying up for the bush, or are you running just rubber?
I'm just gonna run rubber. It's an easier
Yeah.
class because not as many people do it. But it takes like finessing because you will eat shit very easily.
Yeah. Well, I ride on the ice around here in the wintertime usually, but I've never really trail rode in the winter time.
It's an experience.
Yeah, I bet it is.
The one nice thing about it though is they run studded in front of you. So if they have a good turnout, they'll run 5 or 6 rows of studded in front of you. So the ground will be kind of eaten up.
Oh, so you get some traction out of
Yeah.
it then?
So you can actually hook up a little bit, but yeah.
Huh.
I was looking, you did pretty good at 10 pines for that being your first
First
one.
race ever?
11th, yeah.
Yeah. That was I felt like I spent more time on the ground than on my bike that race. Yeah.
He had a good first lap, eighth,
Was I?
yeah, eighth, 15th, 12, 12, 12, 11
Yeah.
for an 11th.
Yeah, like that track though, the actual like motocross track. I don't know if you guys were both there or not. I really enjoyed that track.
That's a good
That track
one.
was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That track is nice, and Polk Dots is nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one too.
Polka dots is the one that I broke my fucking back on. I'm still not 100% from it. But dude, I wake up in the morning and I still like can't move. Like I have to like pry myself out of bed.
Oh, Battle Creek.
What do you do?
I for some reason have a soft spot for Battle Creek because that trek that is the trek I've ridden the most, just because I've done like three courses with Corey Parlin there,
Yeah.
so
Hmm.
I know that
Oh,
track fairly well.
that makes sense now. How you progress so much in 3 years.
Yeah,
That
well, I'll
tracks.
say the first year I did it on the '01 CR 250. That was not set up for the woods. It was I got that thing off like some marketplace deal because then before that I had a 450. I missed that bike, but that was not woods friendly.
Yeah.
I got that CR 250, rode it. This I went through the motions like, okay, I did the hair scramble, I did a sprint enduro, I did enduro just to see what I wanted to do. Then I moved up into a better equipped bike. I got the YZ 250X, and then got that stuff a little better. Me and Corey probably working that bike and got the bike set up to a point where it handled great. Did a couple classes him on that bike. Then I did two classes this year with the KTM and just fundamentals, actual jumping, how to the body posture, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's funny. I've never looked at these results really, but this is the one where Pat, he was like right behind me, and that's how him and I ended up eventually like linking up was I forget. He like said something to me on Instagram or something, and then that's how that all started. But I'm looking at the results now. He was 3 seconds behind me lap one, 8 seconds lap two, and then I kind of started. He was just barely. He was 3 minutes behind me on lap five, and he just missed lap six by like 3 minutes. So like it
Hmm.
was
Damn,
like
you did.
the first half of that race was like a Greg Damian situation. He was like seconds behind me every time we came through.
It's like 10 pines. I never caught Damien until the last lap.
Yeah, 4 seconds behind him. It's wild that you guys always finish like that too.
That's the most exciting part is just there's the three of us that are always there. And 90% of the time is me and Damien duking it out.
Yeah, because again, Nathan he was 30 seconds off you guys. So I mean, he was right there. Like
Oh,
it's not far.
yeah, yeah. There's a couple times like I think it was again we beat this horse dead, but Eagle. That's where me and Nate duked it out. Because like I got around
Yeah.
Damien first lap, and then it was just me and Damien or me and Nate.
That one still kind of chaps my ass a little bit because I watched people not do the bypass and then go around everything in the enduro cross and just hop back on the trail.
Yeah,
I was
that bypass is
pissed.
dog shit. That bypass is dog shit.
I was so mad because I'm going over the fucking tires and everything in the sloppy ass mud, and I watch people just come out from behind me and just like go around me on the trail. I'm like, what the fuck? Can we put some ribbon or like metal spikes up here or something? Like dig a moat and put like a crocodile in it? Fucking something, dude, because that's bullshit. Especially on a track like that. Like, I mean, you're not exactly like passing's kind of hard when it's a big rut the entire course.
Yeah.
That was probably my least favorite race of all year. I mean, it's probably my favorite race, but my least favorite at the same time. My favorite just because of the story, but that was brutal running.
I was mostly just mad that it cost me hundreds of dollars in parts afterwards.
Yeah, me too.
Fucking
Yeah.
tires and brakes. They were brand new brake pads. I
Yeah.
have said it so many times on here, but absolutely roached brand new pads in 2 hours.
Were you down to steel?
Yeah, like halfway through the
Yeah.
season.
Yeah. 'Cause when I got back, I had no back brakes at all, completely gone.
Yeah.
I lost my goggles. I threw my goggles in the trail, think I could get them back after, and couldn't find them. Yeah.
Yeah. That was the one where the guy on the Africa Twin started in front of me
Oh God damn
and
it.
just
Hey,
fucking covered me.
he was back last weekend. I don't know if you
Yeah.
guys saw him.
No, I saw him
Oh
come
yeah.
through.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
I
did.
saw him in the trail.
I saw
Yeah,
that
that
fucking
guy.
thing come around the corner into the rock section. And I was like, I was mostly excited about that. That was like my high point of the day.
Well, I got in line. I seen that guy in the row ahead of us. I was like, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Is
And
that where he
sure,
was?
he's in row three.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're on- and I seen him. I was like, God damn it.
You gotta
And
pass a
sure
fucking
enough,
minivan in the trail.
Yeah.
well, I called to the guy and he would not like he didn't have room to move out of the way. Like I'm
Right.
revving at me, I'm hooting and hollering. He would not get out of the way. See,
Yeah. That I love it, but at the same time, yeah, like if I got stuck behind that thing, I'd be so pissed. It just cracks me up because like you're talking about throwing your goggles off at Eagle. I
Yeah.
never even started with mine because of the rain and everything. Like it got behind my
Oh,
roll off, and from the start, I had him spun on my helmet. Then that dude takes off with his 800-pound bike and just fucking gets traction with it and just covered me.
oh man.
But it was good. I liked it.
Yeah. Definitely an experience.
Well, gentlemen, I think we covered lots of things and looks like we lost Greg. So
Yeah.
I'll we'll start to say our goodbyes. We'll see if he tries to join back in and I'll let him in so he can say goodbye. But yeah,
Yeah.
are you I assume you're gonna be at Portland?
Yes. Yeah, I will be.
I don't know why you wouldn't be. You did every other one, but
Yeah.
that one I
Yeah.
have
I'll
not
be
ridden
there. I'm
there.
hoping. No.
No, that's a new one for me.
Hmm.
It looks
No.
like they do have a moto track. It looked like it was pretty good dirt though. And the
Not
pictures I
sand.
saw, yeah, the pictures I saw of it, the prep didn't look like they drug like a 40-inch ripper through it. So it wasn't super deep. So it looked pretty good.
Yeah. If that's the case, I'll probably like the track. All these tracks that we've had that have been sand are horrible for me.
Yeah. I've always been the same way with the sand and just losing
Yeah.
time on the moto track. It's never been good for me.
Yeah.
Um, but no, that should be a good one. I know, I think my what we were talking about, we'll probably have the camper and everything and just stay just Saturday,
Yeah. Yeah.
stay over there and then call it a season after that.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll be in the same boat. That'll be probably my last race of the year as well.
Yeah, until snow scramble.
Yeah. And that'll start my year off. Start off strong. Hopefully on a new bike too.
Yeah.
Plan.
What are you
Yeah.
looking at?
I'd like to get a new beta. I'd like to get back on a two stroke. Um, but I'm gonna see. I don't know. The Sherco seems to be like the cat's ass right now too. So I might get on a Sherco. I don't know. This race I'm doing in September, the corduroy. they have demos for all the bikes.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try them out, see what one I like the best, and probably pull a trigger then. Hopefully.
Yeah. That's one thing I noticed with like the betas is they do a lot of demo stuff over here. So like
Okay.
there's plenty of ride days where like if someone's interested, they can go check it and they'll have like all of them.
Yeah.
I know I think it's still this way. I know what is it, a 350 two-stroke?
Yeah. There's a 250, 300, and I think a 350, but I think that 350's no, the 350's four stroke. I'm pretty sure.
I want to say they do. I can look real quick. I
Yeah.
think they do a um Beta 350 two-stroke. I believe they do one, but they're like extremely hard to get.
Like, is that the new motocross bike?
Yeah, right here, 2026 Beta 350 two-stroke. It's the RX 350.
Okay.
No, the so Beta, I was actually just listening to Pulp today, and Beta is doing obviously they have their 450, but then
Yeah.
they have the 250 now as well, the four-stroke.
Okay.
Um, so they'll have a 250 team going next year.
Oh, nice.
They'll end up having two 250s and two 450s. So Beta is doing the thing.
Yeah. Getting out there. Oh.
I can't wait to see if when the Fantic factory team becomes a thing, if that ever becomes a thing.
What's the deal with that bike? Because I just saw them this weekend. Is that like a knockoff bike of some sort?
So from what I understand is a Fantic is basically a Yamaha 250X with everything that you want on it. So it's
Okay, yeah, because
basically if
it
a
looks like a Yamaha frame.
so it's basically from what I understand is if if a YZ250X and like a KTM two-stroke fucked, they'd make that.
Hmm.
I think some Fantic
Oh,
owner's gonna be like, "You're a fucking idiot," and you'd be right.
yeah.
So, but
Wow.
no, it'd be cool. And then it's a really cool time actually with Triumph, Ducati, Beta, and then you have all the other bikes too, like how do you say it, Riehu? Yeah, that
I
Sherco,
don't know. I've never heard of that. Yeah.
Fantic. There's a lot of bikes right now. The market's huge. It's not just
Yeah.
Suzuki, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Honda anymore.
No, which is nice though. You got options.
Yep. But we'll see. I still haven't decided what color my new one will be.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stick with an orange one.
It'll probably be owned by the orange one.
Yeah.
It's gonna be one of them. It'll be one of the orange, red, or white. But
Yeah, yeah.
we'll just have to see when the time comes. When I walk in, if I have a heart attack looking at the cost of the orange one, then which I probably will.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We will see.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look like Greg's coming back. So from Greg, he said everyone can pound sand and that he hates everyone. Um, and then yeah, I guess we will see you in September,
Yeah. Looking
beginning of
forward to it.
September. It'll be a good time.
Yeah.
Get the whole gang together. So,
Yeah.
but other than that, I'm gonna stop the recording. That way the people don't have to listen to me not make any sense for any longer. All right, peace, everyone.